Once you have mastered the basic of alignment of a posture, you have an opportunity to explore a more subtle dimension. Sometimes the Sanskrit name of the pose can help reveal a hidden intention or an unexpected aspect of the posture. Let's look at Gomukhasana as an example. Go is usually translated as cow, and mukha as face. But go is a root word which also refers to the senses, because the senses nourish the conscious mind, much in the way that the milk of a cow nourishes the physical body. And mukha means face, but it also means, as it does in English, a facet or an aspect of, and can mean a passageway or a door, a gateway, an opening. So together, gomukha could be working with an aspect of the senses, particularly the senses as a gateway to a deeper aspect of the mind and a more subtle dimension of our own understanding of ourselves. So let's take a look at the pose itself and see how that might work. From down dog, bring a knee forward on the floor with the other knee on the floor directly behind it, and sit down on the back foot and heel. If you are uncomfortable or unstable in this position, sit on the floor between the feet. Reach the lower arm behind the waist, draw the elbow toward the spine, and slide the hand up the back toward the base of the neck. Then stretch the upper arm overhead, bend the elbow, and catch the fingers. Draw both elbows toward the center line and look straight ahead, keeping the back of the neck long and the crown of the head centered over the pelvic floor. Bring your attention to breathing, softening the solar plexus, the lower ribs, and the back waist, while maintaining a lift up the front of the spine and keeping your weight centered over the foot at the pelvic floor, or the sit bones if you are sitting between the feet. If you can't catch the fingers, hold the opposite elbow and draw the elbows toward the center of the back. Sit up straight and focus on the breath. Now consider the senses. The 5 cognitive senses, smell, taste, sight, touch, and hearing, are quieted by sitting still, closing the eyes, and being in a quiet setting with nothing to stimulate taste or smell. But in addition, there are 5 active senses, and this is where Gomukhasana is particularly effective. The energy of the active senses in the pelvic floor, elimination and reproduction, is contained by sitting on the heel and the wrap of the legs. The wrap of the legs also contains the capacity for locomotion, and the wrap of the arms restrains the energy of grasping. That's 4 of the active senses: elimination, reproduction, locomotion, and grasping. The 5th active sense is speech. Relax the tongue in the mouth, draw the front of the throat a little deeper into the neck, and notice how the position of the arms stabilizes the alignment of the upper spine and neck. Essentially, the outward moving senses, as well as the outward orientation of the cognitive senses, are all checked in this pose, and the mind moves easily to awareness of the breath, and from there to a state of inner stillness. In this way, we can use Gomukhasana to activate and collect the energy of the senses, checking that dissipation of that energy and drawing it back into the mind to nurture and rejuvenate both the body and the mind.